on top of the Statue of Liberty, still denied it. Despite video footage of him in the movie, in the Spider-Man costume, that got confirmed that it was real footage, he still denied that he was in the movie. Right up until release day of Spider-Man No Way Home, Andrew Garfield denied that he was not in the movie. Now, he always stopped short of, I swear on my mother, I am not in this movie. Like, he didn't go super far, but he clearly heavily implied that he was not. And of course, that was BS. And none of us blame him. But it was obviously BS. So now, Ryan Reynolds comes out and he says, guys, listen, I am promising you I am not in this movie. Now, I have my own reasons for completely believing him that I cannot share, but I have my own reasons for completely believing him when he says, I promise you I am not in this movie. It's true. Look, I don't blame anybody who's skeptical of his words, because again, the whole Andrew Garfield situation, we've just seen this done. But here I think Ryan Reynolds is completely telling the truth. They asked him as an offhanded thing. He said, look, I get it. I shouldn't be talking about stuff going on in the Marvel MCU because I'm about to be in it. And maybe I'm an unreliable source because it's me, but I am promising you I am not in it. That's the kind of language that Andrew Garfield did not use. And so when you combine that, guys, with the fact that I think Deadpool popping up would be breaking the tone, that I don't see any narrative reason for him to have that canon. And, you know, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's, theirs were purely narrative driven for being in that. I gotta say, I completely believe Ryan Reynolds, while I still believe it's possible Deadpool shows up. And by the way, Deadpool could be in it without Ryan Reynolds being in it. I mean, Ryan Reynolds saying, I promise you I'm not in it. They could slap any idiot in the suit and put the mask on and have him tilt his head, but I don't think they're going to do that either. But anything is possible. But I, for one, I actually completely believe Ryan Reynolds on this one. Anyway, Rob, you hear Ryan Reynolds' comments. You've seen all the arguments online about it. What do you make of what Reynolds said?
Well, obviously, yesterday we talked about this, made a good case how he could, because the end of Deadpool 2 has him traveling through time and changing the timelines or things like that. So it's possible, but I would say this, John. I think the tone, again, back to the tone of the movie, the tone of this movie looks fairly dark and fairly serious. And I think Deadpool, being the fourth wall breaker that he is, if he showed up in this film, it would shatter the tone that they're going for. I think it would really, like a sex scene, it would stop the movie cold. And people are like, boom, chicka, wow, wow, it's Deadpool. You know, and we wouldn't, whatever was going on in the movie, it would stop. And you'd be laughing, and it would not be what I think director Sam Raimi or producer Kevin Feige would want to happen in this particular movie. So I think not.
By the way, before we go over to Chris here, I want to let you guys know, for those of you watching live, I have put up a poll in the live chat. So if you are in the live chat right now, we do have a poll up that we put up, and the question in the poll is very simple. Do you believe Ryan Reynolds saying that he is not in Doctor Strange 2? Do you believe him? We have 300 votes now already. 53% of you are saying no, you don't believe him. 47% of you are saying yes, that you do. Now over 600 votes. It's now 51% of you are saying yes, you do believe him. No, so I'm going to leave that up for a couple more minutes. We'll come back to the poll in a second. Anyway, Chris, Ryan Reynolds, after Andrew Garfield for a year, both face lying to our faces, and we don't blame him. But Ryan Reynolds is now saying, I am promising you I am not in Doctor Strange 2. Do you believe him? Why or why not?
No, he lies. He lies like a rug. He lies like a dog. I don't believe anyone when it comes to the MCU anymore. I think he's absolutely going to be in this. And we talked about this yesterday. Marvel's really great at introducing levity to those dark moments, those really heavy emotional moments. What better than a Deadpool just popping out and giving the finger to Charles Xavier and then moonwalking out of there? He doesn't have to be in there a lot, but he can pop in, and Sam's the director to get that done and do it well. I just don't think anyone who says they're not in a movie is not in it at this point, because I've been burned before, John. I'm not going to let it happen again. And I mean, everything Ryan Reynolds says, I know it's just his delivery, but it always sounds like he's lying.
Yeah,
you know?
it does.
Yeah.
Like he's reading that quote. You can hear it in his voice of, "I promise you, I'm not in that movie." I'm like, no, that means you're there.
I believe him about Mint Mobile, though.
I do.
Oh, of course you believe about that.
Man.
It gotta make you feel bad for Blake Lively. Like, even if he brings home flowers, and she's like, Are you just being sarcastic?
I
Like,
love how much shit she gives him, though.
Oh.
Their relationship on social media is so beautiful. That is couple goals.
I don't know. Do you guys remember like a year or two ago, Blake Lively? It might have been a Valentine's Day or it might have been their anniversary, but it was Blake Lively, some other handsome movie star, and Ryan Reynolds together, right? And I think it was like either her anniversary with Ryan or it was Valentine's Day. She posted a picture where she clearly cut Ryan Reynolds out of the picture and had her and the other handsome movie stars saying Happy Valentine's Day. Like, seriously, the ongoing battle online between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds is only bested by the back and forth between Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. I mean, that is couples goals right there. By the way, over 1,200 votes have come in, and it is still dead close. Right now, in asking the question online, do you guys believe Ryan Reynolds saying that he is not in Doctor Strange 2? 52% of you are now saying yes, you believe him. 48% of you are saying no, you don't. It is a dead heat right now. But I need to ask my living lie detector, Ray Aura. Ray, Ryan Reynolds is saying he ain't going to be in Doctor Strange 2. Why should we or why should we not believe him?
You shouldn't believe him. Because
You're falling on the
someone sent me a side-by-side of the Doctor Strange poster. You know, what we talked about. And I do see him in that starter glass.
I
do see it now.
So many people sending me stuff. I just don't see it.
I see it, but it's not as clear as the shield of Captain Carter. But it's there. I mean, unless it's one of those things that where someone pulls out a chip out of like a Frito or a Lay's bag and it looks like Jesus or something like that. Unless it's one of those things that just happened like by accident. Yeah, it's him.
But
so I think he's in it.
But I gotta ask, if they are wanting to keep it a secret, why would they put it in the poster? I mean, even subtly, even minorly.
Have you seen any of your graphics, John? I've been putting shit in your graphics for the past 10 years.
He's been Fight Club
all the time.
There's penises everywhere.
It's all dong, all day. For that. So I don't know. I'm sticking with the fact that I believe him. I don't think he's gonna be in this, but right now it is a dead split. We're now over 1,500 votes. It's 51% yes, you're believing him, 49% you don't. We're gonna call that practically a dead draw on this, on whether people believe in him. I tend to believe him on this. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this whole idea of Ryan Reynolds maybe being in it, but he's coming out saying, listen, I am promising you I'm not. Do we believe him? Do we not? How can we believe any celebrity after the whole Andrew Garfield thing? What are you guys thinking about this right now? Jump down into the comments section below and leave your thoughts there.
Trap deployed. Trap deployed. Trap deployed. The last revive flight will arrive in 1 minute. Airdrop incoming. Trap deployed. Teams left. Getting close to victory. Airdrop incoming. Airdrop has been delivered. Airdrop incoming. The safe zone is collapsing.